10 years ago, I was a Googler, a fresh student from a Spanish university with a terrible accent and no experience at all. But today, my life has changed completely in 10 years. I am a married man, I am father of Lola, I have worked in 3 different companies and across 4 different countries. And a big part of that is thanks to Google. 10 years, man. That's 60% of my adult life, 100% of my professional life. I've made the best friends ever here at Google. I've lived some of the most magic moments in my life. And I've lived amazing experiences in all parts of the world. So thanks Google for that. And also I've been very lucky to say, not only I've worked with some of the best products in technology and by far the best people in technology, but I'm very happy and proud that I've worked in or I've experienced one of the most progressive corporate cultures in the last decade. Now, there's a couple of big lessons that I learned here at Google that had a huge impact in my career and helped me move forward better with my life. It's only seven of them, and I wanted to share them with you in case you might find them helpful too. So number one, take career breaks. Google is probably one of the few companies that will allow you to take 3 months of paternity leave or 1 month off at any time. So use them. It will help you free up your mind and help me think of what was the real next step in my career. Amazing experience. Take time off. Second, Google is probably the best professional university in the world. So prioritize learning above anything else, about promotions, about salary. How much you learn, it's probably going to be the #1 indicator of success in any job you take. 3, be in permanent beta. So experiment all the time. Google, it's a company that allows you to experiment and fail. So be in this permanent mode of trying new things every single day, every single week, or every single month. 4, one of the most important ones, kill your ego, swallow your ego, drop your pride. They don't help you at all. They just make your life worse. Once you are free from your ego, your life is gonna change completely. So read a book if you can, but anything you do, kill the ego. 5, I love this quote, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. It had an enormous impact in my life. The lesson here is, since you are the average of these 5 people, choose wisely what colleagues, what managers, what teams you are surrounded by, because they will help you, they will make you better or they will make you worse. So choose wisely the people that you surround yourself with. 6, invest in others. Be a giver. Invest in, the more you invest in people, the biggest return of social capital you will get. So think of networking as a way of investing in your career with a potential economic profit, but more than anything, be a giver. Give, and potentially you will get. And finally, to me, the #1, and I learned this over the years, but learn to trust your intuition. Intuition is the best tool that we have available as humans. It's sort of the big data of your brain giving you answers, so use it, trust it, it's gonna help you a lot. And before I say goodbye, I have to pay tribute to the few people and teams that have made a huge impact in my Google career. So, starting with my nuclear team, Georgia, Regis, Carl, Michele, all of you guys, I love you. Of course, I cannot forget about my Dublin times, building the Google Enterprise SMB team in EMEA. That's James, Mike Sweeney, Carlos, Alberto, Neil, Jongfung, Omid. What an amazing time we had there. After Google Dublin, I headed to Buenos Aires, and in Buenos Aires I had the best 4 months of my life. Guys, Buenos Aires is the best office worldwide. Of course, talking about Latin America, I cannot forget about my beloved LATAM lovers team. Guys, there will always be a place in my heart for you, the Enterprise LATAM team. Wow. And after that, 2.5 amazing years rebuilding Motorola, the G mappers. Guys, you were great. We had great times there. And after that, of course, the last 2.5, I cannot go by without saying to Diane, to Amir, to Flavia, to Paulo, to Caro, to everyone. Wacers. Waze is the best startup at Google. And before I say goodbye, the last of the teams that I worked at, and one of my favorites, that is the Talks at Google team, Maria, Anne, Ana, Marta, you guys rock. Juan, Vicky, keep it up, okay? Now it's finally time for me to leave. It's a little bit sad, but I'm lucky I'm living in the best possible terms and have the satisfaction that I made the most out of my time here, and I met as many as you as possible. So the only reason I'm leaving is I have this passion to start my own company, and that's what I am doing. 7R Ventures. Can't tell you all the details yet, but pretty much we are launching between 15 to 20 startups in the next 5 years, together with the most talented entrepreneurs, some here in Spain, some outside, and the most visionary corporates. Anyway, guys, you have an amazing company here. Keep it cool, enjoy it, make the most out of the time here, stay hungry and stay foolish. Goodbye.